Meanwhile, a man in China is becoming famous for scaling China's cliffs. His team is on a mission to clean the plastic waste that is accumulating across the Tianmen mountain. Our next report gets you the details.
This is not an adventure sport, and yet it is every bit as daring as one. Dangling 1,300 feet above void, suspended by only a cord, this man and his team are risking their lives. Yang Feiyue has been tasked with cleaning the cliffs on central China's Tianmen mountain. He scales heights and patiently picks up plastic and other waste, spoiling the scenic beauty in this tourist spot. Perhaps that is why this man has been nicknamed Spiderman.
I have no fear. I've got used to it. Or I was a little afraid before when I just started doing it, but now it's nothing.
Most of the rubbish and plastic waste can be blamed on tourists. And Yang hangs off the steep cliff face, picking up the scraps, all the while risking his life. Even the pandemic hasn't stopped these Spidermen. They continue to pick up trash while donning face masks, even when they are 1,300 feet up in the air.
There's less litter than in the past. The tourists are better behaved now. When I began working, there was so much litter that I could pick 10 or even 20 bags. But now there's much less litter.
Yang and his team were entrusted with the task of cleaning the mountain in 2010. An influx of tourists to the spot led to packaging and plastic waste mounting across the cliffs. Massive campaigning across schools and the media has curbed plastic use in China to a certain extent. More recycling bins have now been placed in public spaces for proper disposal of garbage. And yet, Yang's team admits to collecting some 2 tons of litter even in 2020. A year when the visitor numbers were down due to the pandemic restrictions. A day's work is quite physically challenging for Yang, and yet he has no intentions of stopping the daring climb. After all, would Spiderman ever give up? Bureau Report, WION World is One.
Co-presented by Skoda. Simply clever.